Next game up, folks, just around the corner. We're in pregame here at Piketon High School. It's Manchester, the Greyhounds. They're the number 7 seed, taking on the number 10 seed, South Gallia. South Gallia comes in here. They're 5-5 in league play. What league was that? This SOC, Southern Ohio Conference. They played in Division II. They finished in 4th place, tied with Sims Valley. They were behind Northwest and Eastern. That's Reedsville Eastern. Other teams in the league was Western and Oak Hill. South Gallia finished the season 13-9 overall. They, as I said, are a number 10 seed. They have won 5 games in a row. They average 55.3 points per game offensively, give up 51.9. That's a 3.4 plus number. Interesting enough, they match up very, very closely to South Gallia. They're not a very big ball club. They're going to be pretty quick, and they don't have a lot of bulk. Now let's take a look at the Manchester Greyhounds. Manchester Greyhounds, the number 7 seed. They finished 7-6 in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference, in 2nd place in the Division II behind Fairfield. 14-8 overall was their final record. They score 56 points per game offensively and give up 50. That's a +6 margin. They're led by 3 players, basically: Connor Darnell, Parker Hayslip, and Drew Kennedy. This is a ball club that's very athletic. They can be a little rough around the edges. What I mean by that, sometimes it looks like they're a little disorganized, but they seem to get it done. They can also be a little streaky. They have to be careful with that tonight, because you can get a little streaky and get in a slow spot, and the other team will jump all over you. But here's the big key to the Manchester Greyhounds. I call it next man up. What does that mean? Often, Drew Kennedy will have a good night, Darnell won't. Sometimes Hayslip will have a good night, Darnell and Kennedy won't. Next time it'll be Darnell has a good night. You catch what I'm saying? It's seemingly a different guy every night. That creates special issues for the other team. You don't know who to guard, but it can also be a problem, because what do you do when nobody has a good night? You lose a basketball game. We want to make sure we have next man up tonight. It'll be Manchester taking on South Gallia. Right after this, we'll have Craig Campbell to tell you who is on these ball clubs. But first this, here on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge.
With the madness of tournament basketball, it's important to take a moment and reflect on the determination, heart, and pure grit it takes to be a Manchester Greyhound. We believe in you and all of the work you've put in this season. Aaron Lockhart and family love supporting the Hounds. We want to wish a special good luck to Manchester. Go Hounds, bring a win back to the pound from the Lockhart family. Nestled along the tranquil banks of the Ohio River, the River Barn in Manchester is not just an event venue. It's a canvas for your most cherished memories. This historic barn has been meticulously converted into a modern event center that offers a blend of rustic charm and contemporary elegance. Whether you're planning a fairy tale wedding, a corporate retreat, or an intimate gathering, the River Barn in Manchester will turn your vision into a reality. Call 937-549-3033 for reservations. Visit riverbarn.us for more information.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, time for Mr. Craig Campbell to rejoin me as he'll give you the roster for South Gallia.
For the South Gallia Rebels, we have number 1, Gabe Frazee. He's a 6'2 senior. Hunter Wright wears number 3, and he's a 6-foot sophomore. Also a sophomore, 5'9". Hayden Kemp wears number 4. Bryson Stanley, number 10, is a 5'10 senior. Also a senior, 5'8". Javin Davis, number 11. Jacob Smith wears number 12, and he's a 5'10 junior. 6'1 senior Tanner Booth is number 14. Wyatt Clary will wear number 20. He's a 6'2 freshman. Also a freshman, 5'10. Caleb Frazee wears number 21. Tanner Sanders wears number 22, and he's a 5'9 junior. 5'9 freshman Tristan Swindler wears number 23. Trey Waugh wears number 24, and he's a 6-foot junior. Sophomore, 5'7 Connor Winters wears number 34. The Rebels are coached by Travis Elliott, assisted by Jay Lambert, Jordan Carey, and Jordan Lambert. The principal is Bray Shamlin, and the superintendent, Philip Kuhn. The cheerleaders for the Rebels, Gracie Harrison, Lily Bias, Regan Brown, Leah Skidmore, Kennedy Shamlin, Mackenzie Wells, and Carly Burdett. And that is the roster for the South Gallia Rebels.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We're back. We'll be talking about Manchester, but first this here on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
Gas mileage is very important when the price of gas just keeps going up. And if you're driving around on old worn-out tires, you're wasting gas. Vehicle out of alignment? That's another gas sucker. Check engine light on? Yep, that's just more gas down the tailpipe. Get the most out of every gallon of gas with a visit to Tanya's Tires, Service and Rental in West Union. Located on Lloyd Road between West Union High School and West Union Elementary. Call 937-544-4106 to schedule your appointment today. Trust Tanya's care for your auto repair at Tanya's Tire, Service and Rental in West Union. Now offering alignments and service for tractor tires.
It takes hard work and determination to have a successful sports organization, not to mention the support of the community. That is why the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud supporters of Manchester Greyhound Athletics, from basketball to baseball and volleyball to cheerleading and everything in between. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to sponsor the Manchester Greyhounds on C103. Go Hounds! The Manchester Athletic Boosters, a proud sponsor of Manchester Athletics.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Manchester Greyhound. Number 1, Parker Hazlip. He's a 5'10 sophomore. Sophomore 5'9, Landon Doyle was number 2. Braylon Roberts is number 3, and he's a 5'11 junior. A 5'11 junior, Ronnie Elam, wears number 10. Number 12, Connor Darnell, is a 6'2 senior. 5'10 sophomore, Joel Bly, number 13. Traven Hildebrand wears number 14. He's a 5'9 sophomore. 6'2 sophomore, Braylon Ricketts is number 15. Luke Applegate wears number 20, and he's a 5'9 sophomore. A 5'10 junior, Malachi Bayless, wears number 21. Drew Kennedy is number 22, and he's a 6'3 senior. Leland Horner is number 23. He's a 6' junior. And Elijah Crabtree, number 24, is a 6'10 sophomore. Manchester Greyhounds are coached by Austin Kingsolver, assisted by Joey Darnell, Alan Crabtree, Logan Hazlip, Jacob Calvert, Aaron Lucas, Carson Reeves. The athletic director is Aaron Lockhart. The principal is Tim Davis, and superintendent Nick Roberts. Cheerleaders for the Greyhounds: Emma Farley, Jenna Campbell, Alex Jones, Lexi Nixon, Mary Grace Wickerham, Jaleese Applegate, Maddie Dunn, J.C. Farley, Chloe Freeman, Lauren Gregory, Emma Hurst, Nevaeh Thomas, Reagan Wyckoff, Maddie Wolf, Riley Young, Kaylin Bradford, Abby Lucas, Cadence Newland, and Brooklyn Wages. They are coached by Jonda Young and Kendra Lucas.
Thank you much, Craig. We'll take another break. We're back. Tip-off's just around the corner here on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge.
Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union. Southern Ohio is nationally known as the hot spot for trophy whitetail deer hunting. That's why the Dickey Group Realtors receive multiple calls every day from whitetail deer hunters who are looking to purchase land in Southern Ohio. So if you have property, no matter how large or small, the Dickey Group Realtors want to talk to you. It's deer season right now, so strike while the iron is hot. Call Jeff Dickey today at 937-393-7222 or visit thedickeygroup.com.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well. and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Welcome back to Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge. We've had play begin here. Let's go ahead and give the starters for both ball clubs, Craig.
Gabe Frazee, Bryson Stanley, Javon Davis, Tanner Booth, and Tanner Sanders for the Rebels, and Parker Hazlett, Braylon Roberts, Connor Darnell, Drew Kennedy, and Leland Horner.
And while we were talking there, it was Tanner Booth putting it up and in as they take a lead, South Gallia does. And they take the first lead of the ball game, but it's knocked out of bounds afterwards. I'm not sure how that happened, but Manchester has the ball. It'll be Manchester, the home team on the scoreboard. South Gallia, the visitors. South Gallia in their red visitors uniforms, white numerals trimmed in white. Manchester, on the other hand, in their white home uniforms, dark blue numerals trimmed in gold. As the ball knocked away, partially blocked, will go back the other way. And South Gallia with the basketball again. Three shot, well, straight out top by Davis. No good. Stick back up and in.
Gabe Frazee with the offensive rebound and the putback.
They get 4-0. Manchester with the ball in the backcourt. Ahead it's Roberts. Roberts swings it off the right side to Darnell. Then they go far side over there to Hayslip. Three players in double figures for Manchester. Kennedy, Hayslip, as well as Darnell. Roberts, three shot, out top, high off the back, no. It's tipped out by Darnell, though. Good recovery there, Hayslip. Manchester will get another look. Roberts dribbling around at the half court, 5:58 to go first quarter. South Gallia up 4-0. Roberts, hop and a skip, kicks it out top to Darnell, goes to Kennedy off the wing and now to Hayslip, opposite side for a three shot. It rims out. Rebound, back down it comes. Back will go Booth for South Gallia. Off it goes to Frazee.
Man-to-man defense by the Greyhounds.
As the ball almost lost away, contested there. Frazee has it shot up, and again, I missed the look at that.
Yeah, that was Gabe Frazee once again. The 50-50 ball going to the Rebels.
That'll make the score 6-0 with 5:18 to go in our first quarter. The ball knocked out of bounds. Manchester will keep it, though. Coming up the half, it's the Baxla Tractor Sales halftime report. We'll mow through the first half stats and see what these teams need to do to harvest a win. And lost away again. South Gallia gets it back, and Manchester needs some points right now. Not a big deal. We're way early, obviously. 6-0 South Gallia, but we don't want to get on a trend here.
They don't want to get too far behind and lose confidence, for sure.
We saw what happened in that last game with North Adams. Shot in off the backside. Good defense there, as it was put up by Booth, but he missed the shot due to the defense. Kennedy from 10, up and in, make it 6-2. Manchester hits their first basket of the game with 4:49 to go in the first quarter.
Manchester in the 2-1-2 full court press.
Off the right side, we go to Freeze, and we have a turnover. Manchester gets it back.
A backcourt violation on the Rebels.
Manchester will have the basketball. Darnell will set the offense for the Greyhounds. Nice crowd here from Manchester. This is a Division IV sectional championship. Kennedy has it top the key to Hayslip. Hayslip out off the elbow, feeds it to Darnell. Now back to Kennedy. Now left side there to Roberts. Now to Hayslip. Hayslip dribbling around, in off the right side, shot up, no good. And we'll have a foul called, and Manchester will go to the foul line.
Parker Hayslip will go to the line to shoot two.
The biggest game of the year is almost here. Join us for the 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games. North Adams High School, March 22nd. We'll have a girls' game, a guys' game, cheerleaders, and we'll award thousands and thousands of dollars of scholarships. Hayslip hits the first foul shot. If you have a student athlete, a senior, they don't have to be a senior. They have to have participated in athletics in the Shack. It's not a basketball scholarship. It is based 75% on their athletic accomplishments, 25% on their academics, and it's cash. We'll hand $1,000 checks, thousands and thousands of dollars of checks out at the half of. As it's a takeaway, we'll go back the other way. Roberts. Rebound ahead, Darnell to Hayslip in the corner for a three. Off the back, no. Rebound, though, put back up there by Horner, but that's knocked away. South Gallia has the ball.
Manchester's found their footing, though. They're okay.
Frazee has the ball for a shot. Nope, rebound Darnell. 2-point ball game. The Rebels lead 6-4 over the Greyhounds. Roberts stops, pops, may have been partially blocked. Out ahead, they'll get the ball to Stanley. And the ball lost away, but good defense, Manchester. And again, the Rebels will keep the ball.
Yeah, Parker Hayslip with the deflection to stop the layup and give the South Gallia Rebels the ball out of bounds.
As inbounds, it'll come there to Frazee, and a three-shot. Nope, rebound backside Darnell. Let me finish that scholarship thing really quickly. Those scholarships can be picked up, the application from your athletic director or your guidance counselor. And you got about a couple weeks to put it in. As a shot up and in and one. Hayslip will go back to the foul line, and that ties the game at 6-all.
Foul goes against Bryson Stanley. That's his first. Substitution, Elijah Crabtree into the game for the Manchester Greyhounds.
Time for that scoreboard update. The score, it's tied 6-6 with 3:21 to go first quarter. Fourth game that Craig and I have done. The sixth game being done here on Good Guys Radio TV, 99.5 The Edge and C103. If you're listening to us on 99.5, don't forget you can go to Good Guys Radio TV and watch this ball game, not only live, but you can watch it anytime after the game tonight, tomorrow, next week. Your pleasure is ours to provide. Frazee with the ball, almost loses the way. Good defense again, the Greyhounds. Back to Frazee again. Out of bounds it goes. This time it'll stay with South Gallia.
Manchester's, they've got their hands in the passing lanes, and they just deflected that ball out of bounds once again.
After the final buzzer, we'll name a snappy tomato pizza player of the game. Inbounds will go to Stanley. The ball knocked away. Stanley gets it back. And the ball knocked away again. And again, good defense by Manchester. We'll have a conversation with Coach Austin Kingsolver with the Manchester Greyhounds following our ball game. Out top, Stanley has it again. Over there to Frazee. Go far left side. Again to Sanders. Sanders dribbles around. And then goes right side to Frazee. And back again. Bounce pass goes down. Saved by Manchester. And again, South Gallia will keep it. Good hustle by the Greyhounds.
I was just going to say, Drew Kennedy went all out on that dive into the corner just to try to save that ball. Nice hustle.
2:25 to go first quarter. It's a little slow on the offense as the Rebels throw it away. And another turn. Nope.
It was tapped from behind by Drew Kennedy. Yet another deflection. Reach around.
Yeah, anything to disrupt the offense. Inbounds. It comes there. They'll get it off the right side there to Stanley. He goes inside. Shot up off the right side there by Booth. Nope. Rebound Darnell. Out ahead Hayslip. Out top again there to Crabtree in the ball game. To Roberts. To Kennedy. And back to Roberts. They'll rotate Hayslip straight out top for a three-shot. Nope. Rebound. Down we go the other way. Frazee in the paint. A hop and a skip. Finger roll off the top. Misses the shot. Rebound, though. Taken away and put back up by Stanley. And a foul. And again, a Rebel will go to the foul line.
That foul goes against Drew Kennedy of the Greyhounds. That's his first, team first.
Special thanks to our studio producer, Maggie Dean, and, of course, our producer-director of Good Guys Radio TV, Mr. Brandon Rigdon. Stay tuned for our Coach's Comment Show, by the way. After the game, as I said, we'll talk to Coach Austin Kingsolver. First foul shot's up and good. And South Gallia takes a 7-6 lead with 1:47 to go in the first quarter. Second foul shot, that's a good one as well. That'll be a 2-point lead now, 8-6. Roberts working in the backcourt there against Frazee. Dribbles ahead, dribbles around, goes to Hayslip. Then in the corner, Kennedy. Back to Roberts. Again, back to Hayslip. Now Darnell finally a touch, and now Crabtree. I like the ball movement as Darnell for a 3-shot from the left side. Nope. Rebound down. Booth for South Gallia to Frazee. Little hook pass inside. Ball gets loose, and underhand shot. Nope. And we'll have a foul again against Manchester.
That foul will be against Elijah Crabtree. His first, team second, and we will have Mr. Tanner Booth going to the line to shoot 2.
I'm Don Bowles. Joining me tonight, Craig Campbell. We've had a nice day today. Can't think of many other things I'd rather do than watch some good high school basketball. First foul shot by Booth is missed.
So I was just going to say it has been a pleasure. We've had the last 2 games have been a win for us.
Yeah, we need to get another one here. Hayslip has the ball as he missed the foul shot. Roberts out top, in off the left side, up and in. We're tied again. 8-all. 52 seconds to go in the quarter. And now they try to throw it to the left side, throw it away with 46.6 seconds to go in the first. Manchester gets it back.
Luke Applegate will come into the game, replacing Hayslip, his first time in the ball game. South Gallia now looking like they're going to play some full court pressure.
Once again, 46.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Darnell gets it off the right side, loses it away. These two teams are playing for the opportunity to go to the Convo and to play in a district semifinal basketball game. So again, the ball's loose, and they're going to have a conversation. I'm not sure what that's about.
It was a held ball. That was the call. Now they're just deciding, yeah, it's going to stay with the Greyhounds.
Fairfield knocked off White Oak 63-27 tonight. Manchester will put the ball in play now. In off the right side, Darnell. In a little bit of trouble. Goes there for a jump shot. Crabtree up and in. Manchester with their first lead of the game. They lead 10-8 now with 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Now let's get a stop, and guess what? That's exactly what they did.
Yeah, very nice pressure by the Greyhounds on that sideline. It caused the South Gallia to turn it over. We're going to have a substitution for the Rebels. Hunter Wright into the game.
And 14 seconds to go in our first quarter. Manchester with the ball leading 10-8 to Darnell. Off the right side, Roberts to Darnell. A little step through, 3-shot up. No, we'll end the quarter. 10-8, Manchester leading. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge.
Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
In the second quarter, Manchester with the ball. Crabtree from the corner for a three. Nope. We have a foul against Manchester off of the missed shot. Stay tuned for our coach's comment show again. We'll talk to Coach Austin Kingsolver.
Drew Kennedy with that foul. That is number 2 on Drew. And he will leave the game, and Leland Horner will replace him.
7:32 to go in the half. Gabe Frazee, 6'1" senior, walks the ball down the floor. He'll go over there to left side. It's Sanders. And now takeaway out ahead. Hayslip driving in, up and in, make it 12-8 Manchester. And you know what, Craig, if I'm not mistaken, that may be the first time Sanders has touched the ball the entire game. A takeaway, Horner. He's got Hayslip out in front. Hayslip misses the shot, though, on the trailer. We'll have time out on the floor. South Gallia, we're back after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to keep it right here. I'll take that back. As 12-8 the score. And I always talk about, Craig, that I don't like the rule where a coach can call a timeout to save possession. I can't remember the last time I saw him do it during a rebound.
Good point. Yeah, I mean,
they were tipping the ball around. It wasn't even like fighting for it on the floor or loose or whatever.
Yeah, I was surprised as well. I thought it was going to be a foul, like you said. And next thing you know, we have a 30-second timeout by the coach.
12-8 the score. It is Manchester leading South Gallia. We're in second quarter here at Piketon High School. Most of you probably know where Piketon is. Just in case you don't, from our area, you would go east on 32, and where you take 23 north to go to Waverly and Chillicothe. There's a small town just off of 23 as almost a takeaway. Go back the other way. Frazee has it. Frazee forces a shot up and made it. I don't have any idea how he did that.
Persistence.
Ooh. And now steal the ball. Back the other way, Stanley. Stanley driving in, misses the shot, and another foul. But anyway, as you turn north on 23, there's a small town just to the left. Well, that's Piketon. The home of the Piketon Red Streaks. They call them the Streaks.
Leland Horner picks the foul up. That's his first, team second. Hunter Wright was into the game for the Rebels.
Stanley has the ball. Bounce pass right side to Frazee. Frazee has it. Been again off left side, Stanley to right. And now at the elbow. Underneath, Frazee has it, and the ball gets loose, and we'll have a held ball. Possession arrow says that'll go the way of Manchester, so that'll go down as a turnover against South Gallia. You know, at the half, we'll get you caught up on everything going on in the world of sports with the 99.5 The Edge studio update. Stay tuned for that.
Braylon Roberts returns to the game for the Greyhounds. Luke Applegate will have a seat.
And, of course, it's the Baxla Tractor Sales halftime report. Chris Baxla and all the folks up at Baxla. The location in Seaman as well as Batavia. Crabtree for a jump shot. Up and in. Manchester back up by 4 now. 14-10 the score.
Nice soft little 10-footer by Elijah Crabtree.
Stanley has it. Off the far left side, Frazee. Now to Stanley. Now far right side. There to Wright. And nice catch of the ball or save there by Sanders.
Manchester in a little matchup 2-3 zone.
That'll be Frazee in off the left elbow. They go in underneath Booth, and then back out top again to Frazee. Now to Booth. Booth in the paint, a Euro step up and in. Make it 14-12. South Gallia back within 2, and there's a steal of the ball, and Manchester will get it back. South Gallia gets it back to Wright. Way back out top to Frazee again. Frazee, a little push and shove, almost loses the ball, but gets it to Booth. Now Stanley for a shot. Nope, that's going to pop out. Rebound, Roberts. He'll get it there to Crabtree. Manchester with the basketball up by 2. 4:57 to go in the half. Little hook pass ahead to Horner. And out of bounds it goes, and Manchester turns it over.
Braylon Ricketts into the game for the Manchester Greyhounds, and Javen Davis back in for the Rebels. That was a nice look. High post give and go back door, and they just couldn't handle the pass.
Frazee again will bring it down the floor. South Gallia. Bounce pass right side there to Frazee. And a shot up, and I believe it will be an and one. That will tie the game, and going to the foul line is Tanner Booth with an opportunity to put his team ahead of Manchester.
Braylon Roberts commits his first foul of the game. Tanner Booth quickly with 6 points now in the game.
Tanner Booth, a 6'1" senior for South Gallia. South Gallia, and the shot up and good. Make it 15-14 as the Rebels retake the lead. We go back the other way, and Darnell scores, and that quickly, Manchester takes it back. And now Booth off the right side, shot missed. Nice tip by Hayslip. And Manchester with the ball. Darnell goes left side to Hayslip. Off the screen there by Ricketts. Now they'll find Ricketts in off the right side, up. And it did not go in. Why'd they say, I thought it'd be a, were they going to say that's against? No, it will be against South Gallia.
Yeah, Javen Davis with that foul. That's the first of the quarter, sending Braylon Ricketts to the line.
Ricketts' first foul shot, that was a good one. He puts Manchester back up by 2 now, 17-15. Second foul shot, make it good as well. 18-15 now the score. Ahead, far left side, over there to Sanders. And it'll be out of bounds, and it'll be a foul against the Greyhounds.
Leland Horner, foul number 2, team foul number 4.
3:56 to go in our first half. 99-5 the edge. Scoreboard update. Manchester with 18, South Gallia 15.
Luke Applegate will replace Leland Horner.
Davis will pull the triggers inbounds. It's up and in. I believe that was Tanner Booth, was it not?
Yes, Tanner Booth with 7 points this quarter, 9 for the game.
That Manchester lead cut to 1 now. Hayslip swings it back out to Roberts. Back to Hayslip. He'll load the 3. It's up. It's good. 21-17. Manchester, the biggest lead of the game. They're up by 4. To Stanley. Far right side there to Davis. And they'll lose the ball away. Turnover again. Darnell out ahead to Applegate. Applegate driving in. Shot missed. Rebound put back. Roberts. No good. And loose on the floor. And out of there Davis for the Rebels. Missed opportunity for, might have been an extra step there. A little shot up by Frazee. No good. Roberts on the rebound. Back out. It'll come now to Darnell. Head left side. Hayslip. Timeout on the floor. Manchester, we're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
With the score 21-17, we resume action here. Manchester with the ball. Applegate gets it in the corner. Back out to Roberts. To Darnell. And if you're listening to us on 99.5 and you're not aware that you can go to Good Guys Radio TV, check it out. Goodguysradiotv.com. You can watch this ball game now, later, tomorrow, next week. Hayslip for a three. Off the wing, no. Rebound tipped around. Darnell, nice tip there back to Hayslip. Darnell in the corner for the three. No. Rebound back underneath Applegate. They'll get a third shot. Darnell takes it in, just inside the elbow, up and in. If you can't get it out long, move it inside.
Darnell says, I'll just take it in the paint. He'll be a nice little floater. He's got 4 in this quarter, 4 for the game.
Again, North Adams' biggest lead. They're up, North Adams. That was the last game. Manchester, biggest lead. They're up by 6. And we'll have a foul called against Manchester.
Connor Darnell will pick that foul up. That is his first, and it will be the 5th on the team.
And
you're supposed to go to the line. The referees are just now catching that. Darnell, an emotional player, he didn't like that call because it would have given them a quick layup the other way.
6-point lead, Manchester. Minute 57 to go in the half. At the foul line, Gabe Frazee. He misses the first. He will get a second. Second foul shot, yes. Make it 23-18. That Manchester lead cut to 5. To Roberts. Ahead, Ricketts. Now in the corner, Hayslip for a 3 shot. No, I thought that was going to go, but Applegate gets a rebound. He's fouled off the rebound.
They called a tied up or a dual possession on that, Don.
That's interesting. I would have sworn that was a foul.
It was a mugging, if you will, by my opinion.
Minute 40 to go in the second quarter. Gabe Frazee to Stanley. At the left side, Frazee. Frazee dribbles in, and the ball taken away. Hayslip, turnover. South Gallia, Manchester with the ball. Hayslip to Applegate. 3 off the wing. Up and in! Luke Applegate buries the 3.
His first basket of the game, a very nice one.
And back the other way, a takeaway again. This time, double team Ricketts and Applegate ahead. They find Roberts. Roberts' shot is challenged. Hayslip will get it back. He's tripped, and yes, it should be a foul.
Foul goes against, not sure if it's number 10 or number 11. Nope. Bryson Stanley will pick that foul up, his second.
Again, nice crowd here by South Gallia, but even a bigger crowd by Manchester. As now it'll be inbounds. Crabtree from the foul line, up and in.
All Crabtree does is come right in the game and hit a nice little 12-footer. That's 6 for him.
Manchester extends their lead to 10 for the first time. Hunter Wright got a touch. Now they'll come over here on this side. They're to Sanders. And inside they go, and a shot up and in by Tanner Booth.
Booth, the 6'1 senior, nice player, 11 points.
That'll cut that lead now to 8. Hayslip a little floater. Nope. Rebound out of bounds off Manchester. .7 seconds to go.
Hayden Kemp will make his first appearance for the Rebels, replacing Sanders for the last 21.7 seconds.
South Gallia will put the ball in play. We go to Stanley. Stanley working against Roberts back in the backcourt. As he gets it into the forecourt, dribbles a hop and a skip in the paint. Nope, but it ends up someplace inside. There's a shot up there by Booth. They'll say he is fouled.
Foul goes against Luke Applegate. His first, and Tanner Booth back to the line. He is 1 for 3 in the game so far.
6.2 seconds to go in our in our second quarter. It's the Baxla Tractor Sales halftime report up next. First foul shot is good.
Caleb Frazee and Tanner Sanders into the game for the Rebels.
28-21 the score now. Second foul shot. That's a good one as well. 28-22. It's a 6-point ball game. Manchester with the lead. And we'll have a foul in the backcourt. If you're the South Gallia coach, you probably did not. Well, I guess it's okay because that's only the second team foul. Having a conversation between the officials, though. I don't know what that's about.
There they go. They haven't told us who it was on yet. Caleb Frazee just came into the game. He will pick that foul up.
Probably not a bad foul. It stopped Manchester in transition. And it comes to Hayslip down to 4 seconds. Hayslip quickly ahead. Left side, Roberts for a 3. No, that'll end the half. The score, 28-22. Manchester leads by 6. But first this, here on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge.
It's almost here.
Kopus for another long 3. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
3-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good.
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
With the madness of tournament basketball, it's important to take a moment and reflect on the determination, heart, and pure grit it takes to be a Manchester Greyhound. We believe in you and all of the work you've put in this season. Aaron Lockhart and family love supporting the Hounds and want to wish a special good luck to Manchester. Go Hounds, bring a win back to the pound from the Lockhart family. Nestled along the tranquil banks of the Ohio River, the River Barn in Manchester is not just an event venue. It's a canvas for your most cherished memories. This historic barn has been meticulously converted into a modern event center that offers a blend of rustic charm and contemporary elegance. Whether you're planning a fairy tale wedding, a corporate retreat, or an intimate gathering, the River Barn in Manchester will turn your vision into a reality. Call 937-549-3033 for reservations. Visit riverbarn.us for more information.
South Gallia 10-8 in the first quarter. They outscored them 18-14 the second quarter. They actually led by as much as 10. But the Manchester Greyhounds go to the locker room at half with a 6-point lead. It's the Baxter Tractor Sales halftime report as we continue here. And up next, Maggie Dean with our scoreboard update from our studio on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
Gas mileage is very important when the price of gas just keeps going up. And if you're driving around on old worn-out tires, you're wasting gas. Vehicle out of alignment? That's another gas sucker. Check engine light on? Yep, that's just more gas down the tailpipe. Get the most out of every gallon of gas with a visit to Tanya's Tires, Service and Rental in West Union. Located on Lloyd Road between West Union High School and West Union Elementary. Call 937-544-4106 to schedule your appointment today. Trust Tanya's care for your auto repair at Tanya's Tire, Service and Rental in West Union. Now offering alignments and service for tractor tires.
It takes hard work and determination to have a successful sports organization, not to mention the support of the community. That is why the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud supporters of Manchester Greyhound Athletics, from basketball to baseball and volleyball to cheerleading and everything in between. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to sponsor the Manchester Greyhounds on C103. Go Hounds! The Manchester Athletic Boosters, a proud sponsor of Manchester Athletics.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com. Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union. Southern Ohio is nationally known as the hot spot for trophy whitetail deer hunting. That's why the Dickey Group Realtors receive multiple calls every day from whitetail deer hunters who are looking to purchase land in Southern Ohio. So if you have property, no matter how large or small, the Dickey Group Realtors want to talk to you. It's deer season right now, so strike while the iron is hot. Call Jeff Dickey today at 937-393-7222 or visit thedickeygroup.com.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Taste the snappy tomato pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie and Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, Manchester leads 28-22. And I think, Craig, Manchester's just hustling them.
Yeah, Manchester is getting those 50-50 balls and the turnovers and the diving forward. It's a very impressive effort by the Manchester Greyhounds.
Manchester also a more thoughtful ball club. They're taking better shots and connecting on more of them. And I think Manchester continues to play a thoughtful game, so to speak, and they will win this basketball game. They're up 28-22, and they just have to hold off South Gallia. South Gallia struggling on offense, and their defense has to keep that happening. We're back. Second half is up next as we conclude the Baxla Tractor Sales halftime report here on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
The score 28-22, and again, that ends the Baxla Tractor Sales halftime report. Baxla Tractor Sales in Seaman and Batavia. With the basketball, South Gallia to start the second half. They trail by 6. They work to our left, Manchester to our right. As into the paint they go, and the ball gets loose. And it'll remain with South Gallia. Both the officials getting together. They weren't sure which way that was supposed to go. The Rebels will put it in play inside off the left low block, a little set play, and up and in. Gabe Frazee scores, and we're back to a 4-point game, 28-24. Ahead, almost lost away. Hayslip comes out with a good hustle to Kennedy, to Darnell, and Darnell challenged, has the shot blocked. Frazee out ahead. He tries to hit Booth. He'll track it down. Shot by Frazee off the side, no good. Rebound Frazee back. Manchester will get it again. Good to see Kennedy back out there. He missed quite a bit of that second quarter in foul trouble.
Yeah, Kennedy and Crabtree both with 2 fouls in that first half, so both of those guys back into the game.
As ahead, left side, they go to Crabtree. Back out to Roberts, now to Kennedy, now back to Darnell. 7:02 to go third quarter. Darnell off the wing. And now Hayslip for a 3 off the left side. Nope, rebound back down. We'll go back South Gallia. This time it's Stanley with the ball. To Frazee. Frazee dribbling right side and turnaround off the glass and in.
Frazee now with 11 points in the game, leading all Rebels.
4 unanswered points. Well, we come back and they answer.
Drew Kennedy takes it to the hole. Nice basket by Kennedy. 4 points for him.
30-26 the score. Manchester back up by 4. Frazee in trouble. Finds Sanders. Shot missed. Shot missed. Frazee puts it back up and in. 30-28 now. Again, a 2-point margin. Manchester has led by as much as 10 in that second quarter. As out of bounds it goes off Manchester, and South Gallia comes out of the halftime ready to play basketball.
Manchester just needs to take a deep breath. They'll get a turnover here possibly. They're playing a 2-on-2 full court press.
We'd like to thank some of our season sponsors for bringing this coverage of this game. Includes First State Bank, Health Source of Ohio, Baxter Tractor Sales, and Southern State Community College. Driving in off the left side there is Frazee. Missed shot. Hayslip has it. Manchester will go the other way. Kennedy to Hayslip. 5:42 to go in our third quarter. Roberts at the foul line, backs it back out, swings it again to Hayslip. He'll go to the baseline and back it out again. 2-point ball game. Manchester with the lead. To Kennedy now. Now for left side, Crabtree. Once again, we want to thank Elena Mays. She bought us some special homemade baked goods. Thank you, Elena. We'll certainly enjoy those. Roberts threads the defense and puts it up and in.
Nice shot by Mr. Braylon Roberts.
Elena brought us miniature cherry pie and miniature apple pies. Pretty cool. Jump shot off the front side. It's up and in. And we have timeout on the floor. We're back after this 2-point ball game here on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge.
It's almost here.
Kopus for another long three. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
3-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good.
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
With the madness of tournament basketball, it's important to take a moment and reflect on the determination, heart, and pure grit it takes to be a Manchester Greyhound. We believe in you and all of the work you've put in this season. Aaron Lockhart and family love supporting the Hounds. We want to wish a special good luck to Manchester. Go Hounds, bring a win back to the pound from the Lockhart family.
Off the timeout, a quick foul called against Manchester. And first foul shot up and good.
Foul went against Parker Hayslip of the Greyhounds, and it sends Gabe Frazee to the line.
Frazee pulls his team back within 1. He can tie it here, and he does. 32 all now with 4:48 to go in our third quarter. Manchester with the basketball. Hayslip ahead, left side. Crabtree for a shot. Nope. But on the follow, Kennedy. Nope. Rebound out of bounds. Manchester will keep it, I believe. No, we're going to get a foul. Wow, that was clear out away from the basketball.
Wow, yes. Foul on Mr. Braylon Roberts.
Yeah, the outside official called that on the inside. That's interesting.
Tough break, but for the Greyhounds.
And inbounds, it comes now to Stanley. Stanley dribbles picked up out there by Darnell. South Gallia comes out a little hot. Manchester a little flat. As inside, right side they'll go. And we'll have another foul.
Yeah, we're having that's a foul on Parker Hayslip. That's 2 on him this quarter.
And 4:21 to go in our third quarter. Time for that 99.5 The Edge scoreboard update. The score's tied at 32-all with 4:21 to go. And we'll get a conversation again with the officials underneath the basket. I'm not sure what that's about.
Okay, what are we calling?
I guess they're going to wave off the foul, I think. They have to be waving it off because Manchester's going to get the ball.
Yeah, now they've confused the scorekeepers.
Because it went from a foul on Hayslip to now Manchester has the ball, and there's no way you can call a foul on Hayslip and Manchester get the ball.
I called it a foul on number 1, Gabe Frazee. The wrong team, number 1.
So everybody just kind of misunderstood. Hayslip quickly ahead, a tie ball game. He finds Kennedy. Kennedy up off the glass and in.
Nice strong finish by Drew Kennedy.
Manchester back in the lead, 34-32 now. Off the left side there, it's Stanley. And in underneath, it goes to Booth. Shot up, no. Rebound away in the air, Drew Kennedy. Out ahead, Darnell to Hayslip. 14-footer up and in. Manchester back up by 4. 36-32. 3:42 to go in our third quarter. Let's pick up the defense again. Manchester, you win ball games. Gabe Frazee with the ball for the Rebels. Bounce pass down their left side to Sanders. Sanders challenged. Shot no good. Rebound tipped out, I believe, off Kennedy. Hayslip ends up with it out ahead. Roberts. Now to Hayslip with 3:20 to go.
Just like you said, nice defense on the baseline there caused that bad shot.
Darnell, good catch the ball back to Roberts again. 3:12 to go in the third quarter. Manchester by 4. Roberts takes it in for a shot. Nope. Rebound. Back we go the other way once again. Tanner Booth with the ball for the Rebels. Left side, they go there to Davis. Back out again, left side to Stanley. 3-shot. Nope. Rebound, Darnell. Nice clear out, Darnell. He dribbles ahead. Couple of crossovers. Feeds it far left side. Over there to Roberts. Down to 2:42 to go in the third. Hayslip looking. And now Kennedy. And Roberts. Long 3. No. Rebound backside, though, Darnell. And we'll get a foul against Manchester, I believe. No, they're going to say it's against South Gallia.
Tanner Sanders with his first foul.
I was just going by the reaction by Darnell. I guess he was just unhappy because he didn't get the shot off.
Maybe, or maybe he was just excited and trying to get some adrenaline out with that slam of the ball. I'm not sure either.
Hayslip from the corner for 3. Yes, sir! 39-32. Manchester with a 7-point lead.
Manchester withstood the run, and now they've got their own run.
Dribbling right side. Over there, Stanley. And a little shot just off the front side for 2. And we've got timeout on the floor. 39-34 the score. And it's Manchester leading. We're back after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
Nestled along the tranquil banks of the Ohio River, the River Barn in Manchester is not just an event venue. It's a canvas for your most cherished memories. This historic barn has been meticulously converted into a modern event center that offers a blend of rustic charm and contemporary elegance. Whether you're planning a fairy tale wedding, a corporate retreat, or an intimate gathering, the River Barn in Manchester will turn your vision into a reality. Call 937-549-3033 for reservations. Visit riverbarn.us for more information.
Gas mileage is very important when the price of gas just keeps going up. And if you're driving around on old worn-out tires, you're wasting gas. Vehicle out of alignment? That's another gas sucker. Check engine light on? Yep, that's just more gas down the tailpipe. Get the most out of every gallon of gas with a visit to Tanya's Tires, Service and Rental in West Union. Located on Lloyd Road between West Union High School and West Union Elementary. Call 937-544-4106 to schedule your appointment today. Trust Tanya's care for your auto repair at Tanya's Tire, Service and Rental in West Union. Now offering alignments and service for trucks.
It's no good. South Gallia goes back the other way. Frazee with the ball in the paint. Shot up. He's fouled.
I was going to go against Manchester's Braylon Roberts. That's 3 for him now, and the 2 in this quarter.
In the ball game now, Leyland Horner for Manchester. Let's set that offense. It's Kennedy, Hayslip, Horner, Darnell, as well as Roberts for Manchester. Minute 48 to go in our third quarter. First foul shot is a miss.
Luke Applegate in for Braylon Roberts with those 3 fouls.
1 quarter of basketball left to go here, where we'll crown a sectional champion. Second foul shot, that's a good one as well. Make it 39-35 now. Far ahead, Hayslip with the ball. Hayslip back out. Good hustle by Horner. He'll track it down. He finds Kennedy behind the defense, up and in. Nice job, Horner. 2 points, Kennedy.
Yes, awesome play by Leland Horner to save the ball and then find Kennedy with a nice layup.
41-35 the score. Another foul call now against Manchester with a minute 28 to go in the third quarter.
Luke Applegate with that foul. That's number 2 on him.
Stop, start, stop, start.
Yeah, team 4th foul, so they have another one before the penalty.
Inbounds, quick shot for a 3. Off the rim. Stanley misses it. And we'll have a held ball, and on that one, it'll go the way of Manchester. You know, I know they didn't leave. It must have been the fans from the earlier game, but there looks to be less people on the opposite side of the floor than there were in the beginning of the game. I will admit, on this side, as a takeaway in the backcourt, Stanley has it. He goes underneath the Frazee. Frazee backs up to put the shot up. Nope. Rebound. Frazee puts it back. Nope. Rebound tipped around. And finally out of there with it is Applegate. Out ahead to Darnell. Darnell bounce pass to Kennedy behind the defense again, up and in. Timeout on the floor. Manchester back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge.
It takes hard work and determination to have a successful sports organization, not to mention the support of the community. That is why the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud supporters of Manchester Greyhound Athletics, from basketball to baseball and volleyball to cheerleading and everything in between. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to sponsor the Manchester Greyhounds on C103. Go Hounds! The Manchester Athletic Boosters, a proud sponsor of Manchester Athletics.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
The score, 43-37, 6-point lead Manchester. Off the timeout, we'll go to Roberts. Roberts drives in, shot up, nope. Kennedy puts it back, nope. We have a rebound and a foul against, I believe, the Rebels. 38.4 seconds to go in our third quarter. What a fourth quarter this is going to shape up to be.
Hunter Wright for the Rebels, that's his first foul.
Kennedy will put the ball in play. Out top, it'll go to Darnell. Darnell back out to Horner. Horner in the paint, shot up and in.
Horner now with his first bucket of the game. Nice soft little runner.
45-37 now. Stanley off the left side. Back out top right to Frazee. We're down to 15 seconds. To Stanley again. I never understand when a team's behind why they work for the last shot. But shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around. As the clock begins to tick down, we'll get another foul against Manchester. And going to the foul line will be Tanner Booth.
That foul is against Luke Applegate. That's number 3 on Luke.
The good thing, there's been a lot of fouls called on Manchester, but the good thing is they've been spread around pretty well.
Yeah, we have a couple players with 3 fouls, but going into the fourth quarter, that's not going to be a problem.
Booth at the foul line, loads the first one and hits it.
Javen Davis and Hayden Kemp in for the Rebels, and Braylon Ricketts and Parker Hazlett back in for the Manchester Greyhounds.
Hayden Kemp, a 5'9" sophomore. Second foul shot, that's good as well. Make it 45-39. And on the buzzer, that'll end the third quarter. Manchester leading 45-39. We're back after this fourth quarter action here on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge.
Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union. Southern Ohio is nationally known as the hot spot for trophy whitetail deer hunting. That's why the Dickey Group Realtors receive multiple calls every day from whitetail deer hunters who are looking to purchase land in Southern Ohio. So if you have property, no matter how large or small, the Dickey Group Realtors want to talk to you. It's deer season right now, so strike while the iron is hot. Call Jeff Dickey today at 937-393-7222 or visit thedickeygroup.com.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
Fourth quarter action begins here. South Gallia with the ball. And we're going to foul against Manchester, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, that's a tough one that I said Braylon Roberts with 3 fouls wouldn't be a problem, but he just picked up a quick fourth.
They're saying that is 3 fouls.
Okay.
That's not nearly as bad, is it?
No.
Huh. That's interesting. I thought that was 4 as well. Stanley has it. They'll go right side over there to Booth. An entire fourth quarter to go here. Booth gets it inside, misses the shot, rebound back out. Kennedy. And another foul against Manchester.
Braylon Ricketts with this foul.
And I don't know if it's because Manchester is more physical or what the issue, but boy, it seems to be a lot of fouls against Manchester right now. As inbounds, they get it. Frazee working against Kennedy. Shot up, nope. Rebound tipped around. Tipped by Kennedy. Roberts gets it. Ahead Darnell. Ahead far right side. Hayslip, they'll go to Kennedy at the right low block. Turnaround off the glass, nope. And we'll get a foul this time against South Gallia. And Kennedy will shoot 2.
11, Javen Davis with that foul. That's number 2.
Compliments to a lot of the North Adams fans hung around to watch and support the Manchester Greyhounds. That's fun to see. North Adams comes away with a big win. They go into the convo. Kennedy with the foul shot. Nope. We'd like to get Manchester up there as well. And, of course, the North Adams Lady Green Devils won earlier today as they move to the district championship. Both foul shots are missed. 45-39 the score as ahead Stanley misses the shot. Defense there by Ricketts. To Hayslip, catch by Darnell, and yes, it's over and back. And Coach Austin Kingsaw requesting that call. I get his question. But Manchester will turn it over. Congratulations, Corey Copas, the Georgetown G-Men. They win today as well. And, of course, the Fairfield Lions defeating the White Oak Wildcats. All these wins today. Moving on for action next week in the Ohio High School Athletic Association tournament. 3 shot up, no good. Rebound back down to Gallia, though. Left side Sanders. And a push and a shove by Frazee. Back out for a 3-shot. It's off the front, no good. Finally a rebound down to Roberts. To Darnell. Now Roberts. Now back out top to Kennedy, and now to Darnell again. And this time a foul against South Gallia, right?
Yes, foul against Tanner Sanders. South Gallia, number 2 on him.
6:25 to go in our ball game. Sectional net cutting ceremony on the line. We'll get it into Hayslip now. This Manchester Ball Club is so improved compared to where they were at the beginning of the season. Darnell to Kennedy. Kennedy off the right side from about 12. No. Rebound out, Frazee, but it's taken back away by Hayslip. And it'll end up it'll be South Gallia ball, but good defense there by Hayslip. He stopped a drive.
Yeah, Manchester, young team per se. They have 3 sophomores that get a lot of playing time. 2 of those are starters, so a whole nother season under their belt makes them a much better team.
Shot off the right side by Tanner Booth. It's up and good, and that's the first basket by either ball club here in the fourth quarter. And now the lead is 4 points by Manchester, 45-41. Hayslip gets Kennedy behind the defense, up and in. Boy, I thought that would be a 44 and in one.
Went through a lot of contact there to hit that shot, Drew Kennedy.
Stanley ahead. Gets the basketball. That was Booth, 3-shot off the edge by Frazee. And
looks like Booth was trying to save it on the offensive rebound, just stepped out of bounds.
Manchester fans wanted to foul there as Darnell had his feet taken out from under him.
Leland Horner returns for the Greyhounds.
5:32 to go in our ball game. Hayslip with a nice pass from Darnell, takes it the other way. Now to Kennedy, to Horner, to Hayslip. Hayslip back over right side to Roberts. Back again to Darnell, to Roberts. And again Kennedy, and again Darnell. Nice ball reversal. Kennedy takes it inside and puts it up, and no good. Rebound saved by Horner. Back in it goes, saved back the other way by good hustle by Roberts or somebody, and Hayslip ends up with it. How, I don't know. Horner's shot rejected, and there'll be a foul. I believe there is a foul against Kennedy. And my goodness, the Greyhound fan base not happy with that call.
That was one of those 50-50 where Javen Davis and Drew Kennedy both dove for the ball. And Kennedy comes out with the foul.
47-41 the score. It is. Manchester again with a 6-point lead. Stanley has the ball. Dribbling into the paint. Loses the ball away. Stripped by Hayslip. Manchester has it. Hayslip goes the length of the floor. Puts the shot up. Misses it. But put back up and in by Kennedy.
Drew Kennedy with a nice hustle to get down there and put that back.
49-41 now the score, and we'll have a rejection. And Manchester will get the basketball, I do believe.
Traveling call on the Rebels.
Timeout on the floor. Rebels, we're back on this on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Taste the snappy tomato pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
4:15 to go in our ball game. Manchester gets the ball off the timeout. Roberts has it off the right side. He'll dribble out top. 4:07 now to go. 8-point ball game, and finally we'll get a foul on South Gallia.
Bryson Stanley with that foul. That's his third foul, and that is team number 3.
After the ball game, we'll talk to Austin Kingsolver, the coach for Manchester. Our coach's comment show will also name a Snappy Tomato player of the game. Snappy Tomato Pizza, that is. Darnell to Roberts. Roberts dribbling around, goes left side, over there to Darnell. Down to 3:50 to go. Now looks like Manchester attempting to take some air out of the basketball. Roberts off the screen by Hayslip. They'll load it to the left side. Now they'll swing it back to the right. Darnell to Hayslip. Again, Hayslip. And this time Horner. Horner goes in off the left side for a shot. Nope. Rebound back down South Gallia. Out ahead. Right side Frazee. Frazee. And we'll get a player control foul. Big play for Manchester. That's a possession. Manchester will get the basketball. South Gallia gives it up with 3:18 to go. Game's not over, but Manchester's decided to sit on the basketball, and if they can take a little better care of it, the game will be shortened, and we're going to have the departure of a fan.
Yeah, that was, and now the fan's not happy, of course. But, yeah, that was a interesting call. That could have went against Braylon Roberts, and that would have been number 4 legit. But that was a nice charge he took.
One of the South Gallia fans is going to find a seat in the parking lot. As 49-41, we stop play here while they ask him to leave the gymnasium. Now, if he knows how to access our app or wants to go to Good Guys Radio TV, we gain a listener or a viewer. Hayslip ahead, right side to Horner. Horner back out to Roberts. Roberts out top, far left side Darnell. He dribbles around. Back again to Roberts, swing it right side Hayslip. Hayslip goes behind the defense, shot up, and he's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
I thought that might be getting ready to happen.
And we've got a technical foul called. And who was that on? It was on South Gallia.
The foul was on Tanner Sanders. And I'm assuming the technical was on Tanner Sanders as well. They haven't let us know that just yet.
Well, that's what I was thinking. They signaled 22, and obviously I didn't think that was Drew Kennedy. Tanner Sanders, a 5'9 junior. Is there going to be a conversation with the South Gallia coach?
Oh. Tanner Booth with the technical foul.
Okay. 3:01 to go. Hayslip will go to the foul line. He'll shoot the 2 foul shots. I don't know if he'll remain there. We'll see, because Manchester can designate whoever they want to shoot the technical. That'll put Manchester up by 9. They have led by as much as 10. Second foul shot? No. Rims out. And they're going to leave Hayslip at the foul line to shoot the 2 foul shot technicals. And, of course, Manchester will get the ball as well. And interestingly enough, so far Booth is on the floor. They're still going to keep him in there, at least short term. Usually the coach will remove them from the game, even if it's for a short period of time. Foul shot, that one's good.
Hayslip now 16 points. And there's your substitution, Don. We have Hunter White into the game, and he replaces Booth.
Tanner Booth, a 6'1 senior for South Gallia. Hayslip all alone out there at the foul line, and he gives his team the biggest lead of the game. The lead now 52-41.
Hayslip a cool 17 points now in the game.
And Manchester up by 11 will get the basketball. Game's not over, but South Gallia really needs a stop here if they want to keep up with this Manchester Greyhound basketball team.
I'd say we'll see some serious air come out of the ball here.
Hayslip in the backcourt working there against Sanders. Goes ahead right side to Roberts. And immediately we have foul called.
Bryson Stanley.
For the balance of the ball game, Manchester will go to the foul line, shoot 2 on every foul committed by South Gallia.
That's the only way South Gallia can get back in this and win it, is if the Greyhounds cannot convert on their free throws.
Roberts at the foul line, hits the first one. He'll settle in at the foul line to get a second one as well. And he misses it, but the rebound back down to Roberts. Big rebound there. Darnell back out to Hayslip. 2:50 to go. Hayslip swings it right side to Roberts again. Roberts. Inside they find Kennedy. Kennedy gets the defense up in the air but can't get the shot to stay down. Rebound back the other way. Hunter Wright. Out ahead to Frazee. Frazee, a hop and a skip. Off balance shot. Nope. Rebound Horner. Horner way ahead. Kennedy all alone, cherry picking for 2. And we've got timeout. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
4 seconds to go in our ball game. Manchester with their biggest lead of the game. They're up by 14. They average 56 points per game. They're at 55 right now. They lead 55-41. Shot off the left wing for a 3. It's up, no good. Out of bounds off Manchester. That shot was attempted there by Stanley.
The clock is Manchester's best friend right now, so every few seconds that go off makes them happy.
2:13 to go in our ball game. Davis will put the ball in play. He'll find Kemp. And again, we'll have a conversation between the officials. And this time it'll be a travel called and a turnover. 2:11 to go in the ball game, and the air is beginning to leave the South Gallia sails.
I just hope that it doesn't get too physical or rough, as we say here in the last 2 minutes.
Out behind the defense, Darnell catches it. He'll bring it back out top. Smart move. Darnell out off the wing, dribbles around. He'll go there to Kennedy, back out to Hayslip, down to 2 minutes to go. Hayslip driving in, kicks it far left side, Roberts. Roberts bluffs the throw. Darnell gets it wide open, 2 up and in. 57-41 now. Ahead right side. Over there by Davis. Shot up. Nope. Rebound back underneath. They'll come back out. 3 shot up off the left side. Sanders. Nope. Rebound Darnell. We're down to minute 36. Darnell. Hook pass behind the defense. Kennedy up and in.
Kennedy has found that spot, that open spot, many, many times. He has 18 now in the game.
And speaking of 18, Manchester up by 18 now as they continue to extend this lead. Stanley goes far right side to Frazee. Back out there now to Davis. Davis for a three-shot. Nope. Rebound. Hayslip in the corner. He's in trouble. What are we going to have? Timeout on the floor. Manchester will keep it right here. Don't forget, we will be talking to a victorious coach, Mr. Austin Kingsolver, following our ball game. We will have a conversation with Austin. Craig Campbell will have individual and team stats for both of these ball clubs. And then we're going to tell you about what happened today as to the results. But more than that, we'll tell you what's coming next week on the schedule. And it's going to be much more fun basketball next week with Shack teams as well as the Georgetown G-Men. We've got it all covered here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103 and 99.5 The Edge. Craig, Manchester, I thought, played really well within themselves here in the fourth quarter.
Yes, they have. They have had a few chances with those fouls that were called against the South Gallia to kind of get a little rattled possibly, but they have stayed mentally strong and played very well.
Well, the game got a little physical, a little pushing and shoving, and Manchester, sometimes, you talk about being baited a bit. The old saying, Manchester did not take the bait, and Manchester just played within themselves. Yeah, South Gallia, I don't want to say they collapsed, but they did self-destruct just a little bit there. With a technical call, they had a fan leave the gymnasium.
That honestly was maybe the turning point. They were within reason, or within striking distance before that fan got thrown out.
That is right. Sometimes that does affect play. As they go down below, Crabtree in the game now gets a touch. Back out now to Darnell. 58 seconds out to Horner. And boy, the Manchester faithful will like going to the Convo. As Manchester is going to win a sectional championship, they're going to go to the district semifinals at Ohio University in Athens. Kennedy off the left side, back out to Horner now. We're down to 36 seconds. Back to Kennedy we come. You got to give South Gallia credit. They're playing it right down to the last second. Darnell dribbling around, down to 25 seconds. Back out top, Horner. Horner dribbles around, far right side, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Manchester ball.
Coach Kingsolver's like, let's not throw it to the corner. Let's keep it out front.
And they're going to say it was off Manchester, so it'll go another turnover. It'll go to South Gallia. Down to 16 seconds. Manchester Greyhounds going to walk out of Piketon High School with a sectional championship. We're down to 7 seconds. Down in underneath, the shot up. No, let's not do that. And out it goes, Darnell. That's the ball game. It's the Manchester Greyhounds winning a sectional championship. The score, 59-41. As Manchester, again, they move on in tournament play. Division IV, Ohio High School Athletic Association sectional tournament champions, and they will move on to play in a district semifinal. We have lots more to talk about, lots more things to happen here, so hang with us as we'll be talking to Coach Austin Kingsolver. We will be naming our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game and more. But first this, here on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on U.S. Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
It's almost here.
Copas for another long three. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
Three-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good.
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there.
We come back, ladies and gentlemen, and it was just a nice, steady basketball game for Manchester as they come away the winner. The final score again, 59-41. It is Manchester defeating South Gallia. We always talk about it being a game of quarters, and this was no different. Manchester won the first quarter 10-8. As the game was back and forth, as it often is in the first quarter of play, the beginning of play. 5:21 to go, though. It was tied at 8-all. Manchester, with 25 seconds to go in the first quarter, took the lead 10-8. We moved on to the second quarter. It was tied again with 4:34 to go in the second quarter, as neither team was really setting the world on fire with offense. South Gallia was to lead for the last time. That score 15-14 with 4:30 to go in the second quarter. But with 4:23 to go in the second quarter, Manchester took the lead for the last time. They would remain ahead all the way up into the third quarter. At the half, though, they had outscored South Gallia 18-14 the second quarter to lead a score of 28-22. South Gallia came out of the locker rooms, as so often other teams do, all teams do, and they pushed back. They were able to tie Manchester with 4:48 to go in the third quarter, 32-all. But then Manchester took the lead 34-30, 34-32, and they never looked back. As in the third quarter, two teams tied each other. Manchester scored 17, South Gallia scored 17. So at the three-quarter break, the lead remained 6 with Manchester on top. But in the fourth and final quarter, Manchester picked it up on defense. They played within themselves in a game that got a little rowdy, and we had a fan ejected. We had a technical foul against South Gallia, and lots of things going on. But Manchester took advantage of that and played good basketball, outscoring South Gallia 14-2. Yes, that's right. You heard me correctly. South Gallia only scoring 2 points in the entire fourth quarter, and Manchester wins the basketball game 59-41, an 18-point decided nice margin as they defeat the South Gallia Rebels. We will take a quick break. We'll be back. Our post-game continues here. We await the arrival of Austin Kingshaver. We've already seen him. He's coming up. But you know what? It's fun to let him enjoy his celebration as they cut the nets. And we've got individual as well as team stats and more from Craig Campbell. But first this here on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
It's almost here.
Kopus for another long three. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
Three-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good.
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
With the madness of tournament basketball, it's important to take a moment and reflect on the determination, heart, and pure grit it takes to be a Manchester Greyhound. We believe in you and all of the work you've put in this season. Aaron Lockhart and family love supporting the Hounds and want to wish a special good luck to Manchester. Go Hounds, bring a win back to the pound from the Lockhart family.
With our post-game activities here at Piketon High School. as the coaching staff goes up onto the ladder and they're cutting the net down below us. Manchester's sectional champions over South Gallia Rebels. Final score 59-41. Here is Craig Campbell to give you individual and team stats for South Gallia.
South Gallia had 4 players reach the scoring column. Tanner Sanders with a single field goal for 2 points. Bryson Stanley, 6 points. He was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. The 2 big seniors, Tanner Booth, the 6'1 senior, had 17 points, went 5 for 7 from the free throw line. And then the other senior, the 6'2 senior, 16 points, 5 for 7 from the free throw line for Gabe Frazee. He had a lot of those points there in that third quarter, and that's when the Rebels looked like they were going to make a run at Manchester, but Gabe Frazee, they went a little cold there in the fourth quarter, and Manchester put the good defense on him, and he ended up with 16 points. Team statistics, they went 15 for 35 inside the arc. That's 43%. Did not hit a single three-pointer in the game, 0 for 15, and that makes that 15 for 50 from the field for 30%. They did shoot 11 for 15 from the free throw line, most of those in the first half, and that was a 73% clip. So the South Gallia Rebels, 4 players in scoring column, and that's why probably their demise, not having a full-rounded team there in the scoring column, at least for tonight's game. That 41 points for the South Gallia Rebels.
All right, and we'll take another quick break. Now they're taking pictures again. Austin Kingsolver will be joining us. We'll be naming our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. But first this, here on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge.
Nestled along the tranquil banks of the Ohio River, the River Barn in Manchester is not just an event venue. It's a canvas for your most cherished memories. This historic barn has been meticulously converted into a modern event center that offers a blend of rustic charm and contemporary elegance. Whether you're planning a fairy tale wedding, a corporate retreat, or an intimate gathering, the River Barn in Manchester will turn your vision into a reality. Call 937-549-3033 for reservations. Visit riverbarn.us for more information.
Gas mileage is very important when the price of gas just keeps going up. And if you're driving around on old worn-out tires, you're wasting gas. Vehicle out of alignment? That's another gas sucker. Check engine light on? Yep, that's just more gas down the tailpipe. Get the most out of every gallon of gas with a visit to Tanya's Tires, Service and Rental in West Union. Located on Lloyd Road between West Union High School and West Union Elementary. Call 937-544-4106 to schedule your appointment today. Trust Tanya's care for your auto repair at Tanya's Tire Service and Rental in West Union. Now offering a
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. It's post-game here on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge. Now here's Craig again, and this time we'll take a look in detail at the Manchester Greyhounds.
Manchester Greyhounds with a much more rounded scoring. They had 8 players hit the scoring column. Braylon Roberts had 5 points. He had 2 field goals and was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Connor Darnell, 6 points, all from the field. Okay, then we had Braylon Ricketts, a single field goal, 2 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Luke Applegate, 3 points, a single three-pointer. Leland Horner, a single bucket, he had 2 points. Elijah Crabtree came in with a nice 3 field goals, 6 points. Then we had Parker Hazlip, 17 points, 5 for 7 from the free throw line. And Drew Kennedy leading all scorers with 18 points. He missed both of his free throws. Manchester went 21 for 38 from the two-point land, 55%. They hit 3 big three-pointers, but they shot 19, but 3 of those three-pointers were huge. It's a 16% clip. Total 24 for 57, 42%, and 8 for 13 from the free throw line for a 62% clip. That is the 59 points earned by the Manchester Greyhounds.
All right. Up next, we'll talk to Coach Austin Kingsolver with the Manchester Greyhounds right after this on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The.
It takes hard work and determination to have a successful sports organization, not to mention the support of the community. That is why the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud supporters of Manchester Greyhound Athletics, from basketball to baseball and volleyball to cheerleading and everything in between. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to sponsor the Manchester Greyhounds on C103. Go Hounds! The Manchester Athletic Boosters, a proud sponsor of Manchester Athletics.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Field wins the ball game as well. That's pretty cool stuff for the Shack. But Manchester, big thing you guys win in the sectional, isn't it?
Yeah, it's big for the kids. I think this is the first time in 12 years I was a senior in high school. Doesn't seem like it's that long ago, but 12 years is a long time. So I'm just happy for the kids. At the beginning of the year, we knew it was attainable. This is a good group of kids. They play really hard. They're very coachable, and they knew they could do it. I knew they could do it, and they just did it.
South Gallia, not a big offensive performing ball club, but a little rough, rowdy, and physical, and your kids stood the test, didn't they?
Yeah, we watched a lot of film, knew they would rebound extremely well, and 14 is a very, very good player. He's very physical. I thought we struggled early. I think he had 13 in the first half or something. And then especially late in the fourth quarter, I thought we stepped up, matched their physicality, rebounded a little bit better, and we got outran quite a bit, especially in the second half. I thought, they only played 6-ish kids the majority of the first half. They were getting kind of gassed, and I thought we could get out and move. So,
well, and I think the other thing, and it does sometimes, we talked about this, and you may disagree, but before I get to talking about your kids, I think the fans sometimes don't realize how much of a part of the game they would do. You guys were already in the game, but it was still in question as to who might win it, and then a fan got thrown out. And a fan was tossed, and not shortly after that, a technical, and game over.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't put two and two together, but I mean.
But think about it.
Yeah,
it did. Game over.
I thought we traveled extremely well. Our fans gave us a lot of energy, and those are two big moments in the game. You're right.
And fans make a difference. In the Manchester, where I was going with that, the Greyhound fan, the faithful, where they were here, they supported you, and the kids appreciated and performed.
Yes, I thought we traveled extremely well. The kids, they talk all the time. They enjoy when people come to watch. Obviously, a louder gym means a more intense atmosphere. They play a little bit better. They play a little bit harder. It's easier to get amped up to play. And I thought we traveled extremely well. I mean, North Adams fans were here. There were a lot of people here tonight.
Well, and let's talk about now individually for your players. Great games across the way. I thought Roberts especially handling the basketball. He didn't score 50 points, but when you needed him to, he took care of the basketball, didn't he?
He did. Braylon, at times this year he's gotten sped up a little bit. I thought he did a really good job tonight of, slowing down, not trying to do too much, letting the game come to him, and he really helped, especially down the stretch.
Connor Darnell helped his teammates tonight.
He sees the floor extremely well. I mean, I think he got face guarded the entire game tonight. He's able to break loose when he's not scoring. He's getting others involved, and that's huge for us.
Leland Horner and Applegate both off the bench. Crabtree, timely baskets. My goodness, he was almost instant offense tonight.
Yes, he's so long, so athletic. I kind of griped at one point during the game about this 15-footers he shoots. I'd rather get to the rim, but, that's his shot. I think he went, 3 for 4 from
There was a period of time he was just bang. And
yeah.
And
a lot of those are heavily contested. And then Leland and Luke, they give us a lot of energy. They're very physical. Luke loves tournament basketball. After we discussed that today, I told him they'd let him beat and bang a little bit, and he loves that. He inflicts pain. He is a go-getter.
And of course, timely minutes for Braylon Ricketts. Some good rebounding, good defense as well. But Drew Kennedy ran the floor, good position, and took advantage of it, didn't he?
Drew runs the floor very well. He's very long, very athletic. He's not as physical as some of these bigs are, but he moves a little bit better than most bigs. So if he runs the floor, and same with Leland, same with Eli, Luke, Braylon, good things happen when our bigs run the floor.
I made a comment toward the end of the game there that I think your ball club has improved dramatically from the beginning of the season, and the poster child for that is Parker Hayslip. My goodness, has he improved through this season, and what a nice basketball player he's become.
He is. I've said this all year long. I think we play better when Parker plays better. when he has a bad night, typically we have a bad night. So it was not. He brings a lot of energy. He's a goofball, but when it's time to play, he's a gamer. Like he plays extremely hard and brings a lot of energy.
You move on to OU, and obviously when you get to the district level, it's going to be a different level of play. Is your team up for it?
I think we're up for anything at this point. Those kids are amped up. They're excited. We'll go to work for a week and see what happens.
Well, we'll look forward to it. District semifinals. Congratulations, Austin Kingsolver. Manchester Greyhounds come away the winner. We'll take on one final break. We're back to wrap things up right after this as we have to name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game and more here on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge.
Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union. Southern Ohio is nationally known as the hot spot for trophy whitetail deer hunting. That's why the Dickey Group Realtors receive multiple calls every day from whitetail deer hunters who are looking to purchase land in Southern Ohio. So if you have property, no matter how large or small, the Dickey Group Realtors want to talk to you. It's deer season right now, so strike while the iron is hot. Call Jeff Dickey today at 937-393-7222 or visit thedickeygroup.com.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, and now time to name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. Craig Campbell, what do you think?
I think Manchester had a very rounded team there, team effort, and came away with the win, obviously, but 2 players stuck out there. Drew Kennedy running the floor, lots of good rebounds, lots of effort there with defensively, a few block shots and whatnot. He had 18 points. Parker Hazlip, 17 points. Mr. Hazlip was point guard there when Braylon Roberts got in a little bit of foul trouble. And Parker Hazlip, only a sophomore, ran the court well, showed very good leadership, scored 17 points, probably countless assists that we don't keep track of. So Parker Hazlip, we believe he earned the most valuable player per se, or the Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game.
Congratulations, Mr. Hazlip, and the Manchester Greyhounds. Again, the final score 59-41. Manchester wins it and moves on to play at OU. We're off until Tuesday night. Then it'll be Fayetteville versus Middletown Christian from Monroe High School, followed by Ripley versus Legacy Christian. Both those games on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. And then it'll be Fayetteville boys. That's girls games, by the way. Then boys games. Fayetteville takes on Middletown Christian as well, but that's on the boys' side of things from Ross High School. Then Thursday night, Georgetown versus Marymount. And then Saturday, it's back to the races. North Adams takes on South Point in a girls' district championship ball game from Waverly. And then it'll be on Saturday, Fairfield. Check that. It will be Fayetteville versus Euler or Lockland in boys basketball from Ross High School. Then on Sunday, North Adams takes on either Chesapeake or Ironton in a district semifinal in boys basketball. And, of course, we move on till next Friday, the 8th. Fairfield that'll be on Saturday as well. Fairfield will take on Manchester. Yes, the Fairfield Lions will take on Manchester from Ohio University at 6:15 p.m. next Saturday. And that'll be on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for a district semifinal basketball game. Again, Fairfield, the Lions, take on the Manchester Greyhounds at Ohio University, 6:15 p.m. on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Once again, the final score here, Manchester wins it 59-41. Parker Hayslip, our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. Stay around. Maggie Dean has a scoreboard update. She'll give you all the scores from today and more. And now, special thanks again for Maggie Dean for producing our ball game, our producer-director, Mr. Brandon Rigdon. For Craig Campbell, I'm Don Bowles, wishing you a pleasant good evening here on Good Guys Radio TV and 99.5 The Edge.